We are live at the Staples Center for a Western Conference contest with the Los Angeles Clippers here in L.A. Great to be with you. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Keller as 2K Sports presents this Tuesday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. Tip-off moments away, and State Farm presents the starting lineups. And guys, check it out, Blake Griffin. What can we expect here?
Well, I can't imagine anybody being more terrifying to an opposing center than Blake Griffin. When he gets going, when he's heading your direction, and you're trying to come over to help defensively, and he explodes, you better believe that you're going to be watching what he does on the highlight reels for the next 24 hours at least.
Yeah, you just aren't safe around him. Watch out below. Even if you're not guarding him, you're in danger of being posterized and dunked on. He's always buzzing around the hoop. And you know what? He does it by putbacks and also off the dribble.
Nice job coming off that screen. Gallinari's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, guys, I thought one of the most interesting trades that occurred last year was Denver sending Nene to Washington for...
Oh, man, what a play. Tearing that roof down with that one.
Yeah, and really a dunk contest dunk that time. Wow.
Yeah, unreal. What a dunk.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Let's find out now what head coach Benny Del Negro had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Faried. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guys, an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
You almost could see it happening with the Clippers being a playoff-bound team last year with the talent they brought in, and they actually made a splash in the playoffs.
Good on the second free throw. A tough first-round matchup with the Grizzlies, and they had some injury scares in that one as well, Steve.
Yeah, but they were able to pull that series out in dramatic fashion, winning in Game 7 on the road before getting swept in round 2 by the Spurs. But all in all, a very, very successful year for the Clippers.
That was a nice, strong one-hand jam there.
Yeah, brought it back and ripped it down.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's nice.
Yeah, the step back gets the bucket. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Butler against Gallinari. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And that's the devastating one-handed jam.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Flushed it right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one. Well, one thing you love about Andre Iguodala is his durability. He's missed fewer than 30 games in his entire 8-year career. And one of those guys who takes great care of himself in the offseason, works hard, watches his diet. I think that's been a big factor.
What a play. No regular dunk there. A superb alley-oop.
And it was a great pass, too, to set him up.
No, those two have such a great feel for each other. They're just fun to watch play together.
Griffin against Faried. Puts up the baby hook. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And Iguodala, you spoke about his attention to diet and training already. A tremendous athlete, just naturally.
Yeah, but he's taking it to another level. And that's what the great ones do. They find ways to continue to get better no matter where they are currently. And last season, he dug into those salads, cut down or cut out candy bread and red meat. And a terrific athlete became better.
Gallinari against Butler. Puts up a 3. And the shot is good. Butler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
You know, Denver has always been known as a tough team at home, but they were not pushovers on the road last season either. I mean, it's a big part of how they were able to get back into the playoffs and push the Lakers to 7 games in that first round last year.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nuggets. Miller comes in for Andre Iguodala. The high post shot. Miller, no luck.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
You can see that dunk coming a mile away. Anytime he gets in that close to the bucket, it's all over.
Here's Lawson, looking for his first bucket of the game. Going back to Denver on the road, ended up 18 and 5 in that category. A very good mark, I thought, Steve.
Look out. Watch out.
Well, Jordan is a highlight machine, particularly on offensive rebounds or catching lobs from teammates. He's just so athletic for a 7-footer that it seems like his head gets up near the rim when he's dunking the ball.
Oh, yeah, you just love it. His ability to rise up into plays on defense, too. Players will try and float shots over him, but he's so explosive rising up that he just goes up and swats it away like it's nothing at all.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some point, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
Here's Fareed. Again, the Nuggets score.
Well, everyone seems to have the hot hand here early on.
You know, if they keep up this scoring pace, we'll definitely see some big point totals from both of these teams.
Crawford passes to Paul. Over Lawson. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. The Nuggets have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. The dish to Gallinari. Back to Lawson. This one for 3. Hits it.
And he barely beats the clock with that 3.
Steve, that's a great way to end the quarter.